Hello trombone players. So this week we're going to work again on range extension. We're going to work on an intervallic exercise, not a scalar exercise. So we're going to be jumping between notes, not just going to the note next door. And we're going to be continuing to work on our ability to sustain notes, both with our air and with our lips. As you may have noticed from last week's exercise, the lower notes are harder to maintain for longer times because of the air in your lungs. You run out of air on the low notes. On the high notes, you might have all of the air left in your lungs, but your lips might give out on you. So it's about finding the balance between those things, sustaining those long notes by building our lung capacity, and sustaining those high notes by building the muscles in our lips. So first thing right off the bat, you're gonna get your mouthpiece. You're gonna kick it up to 60 beats per minute. Do is right here, I believe. 4 beats on, 4 beats off, just with do on your mouthpiece. 1, 2, ready. Give yourself a break. That should have taken almost all the air out of you. 1, 2, try again. Now go for the high B flat. No, go high B flats here. Ready, go. See how that's a lot easier. That low B flat, you can hit the note, but you run out of air a lot faster. It's because more air is escaping, and it's supposed to. There's nothing wrong with it. But it's harder to maintain a low B flat than a high B flat. The highest B flat, you can sustain for a really long time if your lips have enough muscle. So what I want right now is 4 beats on and off of a low B flat, because that's all your lungs should be able to handle, and then 8 beats on and off of a high B flat. So do, rest. Then do. Right? Ready, go. 1, 2, high B flat. Same thing on your instrument. 4 beats low B flat, 8 beats high B flat. 4 beats of rest between them. Ready, go. Rest. 2, high B flat. There it is. So, 8-beat long tone scale. Now that our mouthpiece is in our instrument and you've spent 5 minutes just with the mouthpiece warming up, we are going to go all the way up the B flat major scale, continue up to our high E flat. For high schoolers, that looks like now, as you do this, the struggle is not going to be the amount of air in your lungs. If you're taking deep breaths, you're good. It has to do entirely with your lips. When you get to higher notes, notice when you're doing lower notes, your jaw drops. And by the time you get to your high B flat, your jaw is in a normal resting position. This is where your bottom jaw pretty much did its job. Your top of your lip right now is going to start curving over. So as you do it, do, re, mi, fa, you're going to start pushing your jaw back so your top lip can come a little bit forward. So that you're almost pressing your top lip into the instrument. Your jaw isn't actually pulling away from the mouthpiece. Your bottom jaw is pretty much locked where it is. It's more about curving that lip down, putting a little more pressure on that air so that you can hit those notes and opening up your soft palate right at the top of your mouth behind your teeth. So keeping that space nice and open, using your tongue on the low side. It's a very different mouth style. And the more you do a scale, the more you'll get used to it. Because just going up and down a scale, you can tell the slight differences between every note in your embouchure. Right? So we're going to give it a try. 8-beat scale, 8 beats on, 8 beats off. For the sake of video time, we're going to kick it to 80, but I want you practicing at 60. Because many of you have said, it's harder to do at 60, which is the point. Ready? 1, 2, ready. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 'That's it. Now for high school, we're going to keep going past that. Starting at our high B flat, all the way up to high E flat. 1, 2, ready. C's in third position. D's back in first. E's out in third. There it is. As you work on that, it's really about your top lip, your soft palate right behind your teeth, and your diaphragm right in between your lungs at the bottom, maintaining good posture, sitting upright, taking your full breath, and really just engaging your abs, crunching a little bit, and pushing that sound out, right? Playing high on a trombone, playing anything on a trombone, really requires all of your muscles from your stomach through your throat, all the way out your mouth. Every muscle on that path helps to get that note where it needs to be. So think about all of them while you play and engage all of them. That's why we do long note exercises, is so you have the time to just feel the note, hear the note, and play the note the way it needs to be. Today's exercise that we're going to do is an intervallic leap. So we're going to do our B flat scale in half notes, but it's going to look slightly different. We are going to do half notes from B flat. We are then going to jump to D. We are going to go back down to C, then up to E flat, then down to D, then up to F. Boom, boom, bar line, boom, boom, bar line. We put the time signature in there. Boom, boom, bar line, E flat, G, bar line, F, A, bar line, G, B flat, bar line, A. Even middle schoolers are going to have to hit the high C there, which is in third position, remember. I'll leave you a reminder there before we get to our B flat whole note. This exercise we did work with a little bit last year, I do believe. But it's going to look like this, and this is our B flat. So it's going to be do, mi, re, fa, mi, sol, fa, la, sol, ti, la, do, ti, re, do at the end there. We're only going to work on it up this week, right? We're going to take a metronome, set it to 60 beats per minute, and you are only allowed to breathe after every fourth note. I'm going to put that in red so we don't forget that. One breath there, one breath there, one breath there, and then you breathe at the end. So during the music, you have 3 breaths. 1, 2, ready, go. The not breathing is going to be hardest on those first 4 notes, because remember, like we talked about at the beginning of class, the lower it is, the more air it takes. So the hardest part of practicing this is probably going to be those first 2 measures. And maybe that high C right there. Remember, we tongue between every note so that we're not sliding around like a maniac. If I played these notes all in a row without tonguing, sounds like an absolute mess. So we're going to make sure we tongue between every note, do them in half notes all the way up. B flat D, C, E flat D, F, E flat G, F, A, G, B flat A, C, B flat. Give that B flat, that last B flat, a full 4 beats on the way out. That's what I want to see from you this week. 60 beats per minute. This scalar exercise in leap. I will play it one more time. Practice along with me. 1, 2, ready, go. There it is. Metronome, 60 beats per minute, that exercise. Practice everything else along the way. Make sure the first 5 minutes of every practice session is just on your mouthpiece. If you have any questions, zip me an email. I'll talk to you later.